So there's a lot of work to be done on changing our beliefs about the genders. And
well, that's the biggest one right now. If you can solve the battle of the sexes, you know, why are you all so angry at Donald Trump? Is he really a misogynist, or is he just a throwback of the past? Are you angry at Donald Trump, or are you angry at all your fathers and all your brothers and all of your uncles and all of the people in the past and the many, many hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of generations that have lived in this paradigm? And somehow you believe it's going to change instantaneously? It's an incremental journey. And the biggest thing in your world right now is to have unreasonable expectations. Because, dear ones, it is your expectations that are leading you down this path to destruction. You don't believe you're on the eve of destruction? All right, we're not going to do the whole song, but we could.
well, we have every capability of changing.
Everything, and yet, with the level of obtuseness, your reality, your collective soul has to keep speaking to you with more and more volume, with more and more pressure, because, dear ones, things are going to change. And it's like we have said many, many times in the past, how much kicking and screaming are you going to do along the way? Things are going to change, one way or the other. Those of you that are greedy and need to have power over others will find other places to incarnate. The question is, how much kicking and screaming are you going to do along the way? Because time is getting short.
A different choice would be to focus some energy and attention on Peace Begins with Enough for All. What will it take to help?
And again, is that not dynamic? And this is the hope. Is that not dynamic beginning to reflect in your world? Now people are beginning to talk about basic income, right? People are beginning to talk about other alternatives for society. Energies like us, people like us, are beginning to remind you that peace begins with enough for all.
There is enough. It's just a matter of having a different belief, thought.
Distribution.
Certainly. But the willpower of the species...
A wise Andromedan once said, "Why should you have to pay to live on the world that you were born on?"
I have a question. Why does anyone have to earn a living?
Well, you don't have to earn a living, but you may have to work in cooperation with others in order to satisfy your basic needs
to sustain
of food, water,
life,
shelter, health care, and education.
And we have these varying talents.
More than that,
we have the ability.
You have the smarts, you have the intelligence, you have the technological advancements, you have the resources, you have everything available to you. All you need to do is to stand up and say, "Hey, this hasn't been working." Now, the question is, do you have to push it to the point where you have to have a reset? And we would say to you that as energies like us, as voices like us are out in your world, as more and more of you begin to listen, as more and more of you begin to wake up, as more and more of you begin to come together in caring and connection and compassion, at a certain point, a critical mass will be reached. So, wake up and wake up others. All right.